Welcome to Bite Vibes. Today, we're going to tackle a question that honestly seems to defy all logic. How in the world do airplanes actually fly?
I mean, seriously, think about it. If you've ever looked out an airplane window, you've probably had that thought. How does this massive 500,000-pound machine just hang out up here in the sky? It's kind of mind-boggling.
Well, the secret isn't just one thing. It's actually a constant, super delicate balancing act. Every single second an airplane is in the air, it's in the middle of a tug of war between four fundamental forces.
So picture it like a perfect stalemate, right? For a plane to cruise straight and level, the upward force, that's lift, has to exactly match the downward pull of its weight. At the exact same time, the forward push from the engines, the thrust, has to perfectly fight the backward pull of air resistance, which is drag. It's all about equilibrium.
Okay, so if lift has to be strong enough to conquer the plane's weight, where does it even come from? Well, the magic, the real secret sauce, is all in the unique shape of the airplane's wing.
It all comes down to a law of physics called Bernoulli's principle. And to put it simply, fast-moving air has lower pressure. Now, because a wing is curved on top, the air has to travel farther and faster over the top than it does underneath. This creates a pocket of low pressure on top, so the higher pressure air below literally pushes the plane up. And just like that, you've got lift.
And here's where things get really crazy. Speed is basically a superpower here. If a pilot doubles the plane's speed, they don't get double the lift. No, they get 4 times the lift. This exponential power is exactly why planes need such a long runway. They have to hit that critical speed to generate enough lift to get off the ground. But flying straight is one thing. How do pilots actually steer the thing? Well, they do it by precisely messing with those forces we just talked about, using key parts of the plane. Pilots are basically controlling the plane along 3 axes. You've got ailerons on the wings that make the plane roll from side to side. Then you've got elevators on the tail for pitch, which points the nose up or down. And finally, the rudder, also on the tail, controls yaw, swinging the nose left or right, kind of like on a boat. And I bet you've actually seen this happen from your window seat. You know those panels that extend out from the back of the wings when you're taking off or landing? Those are called flaps. They're genius because they increase both lift and drag, which is the secret to letting the plane fly safely at much slower speeds.
So when you put all these pieces together, the forces, the wings, the controls, what's the big takeaway from all this physics? It really all comes down to one incredibly important word: stability. A well-designed aircraft is built to be inherently stable. It wants to correct itself. So when it hits turbulence, its design naturally pushes it back towards straight, level flight. It's this natural tendency to find balance that makes the pilot's job of managing all these powerful forces possible at all.
And that's the beautiful dance of flight. But now that you know the basics, think about this. What happens when that perfect balance gets pushed to its absolute limit by, say, a massive storm? Follow for more.